So after the last video that I did, a couple of you were asking me questions like what happened to my daughter's hair. So for those that don't know, welcome to this channel. This is Discovery Natural, and we've been on this channel since 2012, 2011 thereafter. And I have two daughters. My oldest, she's right now she's going to be 19 in a couple of weeks, and I have a 15-year-old. So we started when my youngest, I think my oldest was, I want to say 7 or 8, and then my youngest was like 4 or 5. So this is what my youngest daughter's hair looked like about, I want to say about 7 years ago. This was what our hair looked like. You can see it's full, it's bouncy, it's voluptuous, and a lot of people were like raving about our hair. So something happened. So this was our 6 in 2016. Now this is what she looks like now. This is her hair texture right now. This is what it looks like. And a couple of things happened. Number one, puberty. Yes. So she's one of those kids that when they turn into teenagers, their hair texture changed. Her hair texture changed drastically once she started her menses and she started puberty. It changed. So that is one of the things that happened. So in this video, I'm kind of showing you how I'm crawling up a puff and stuff, but I'll also be telling you some things that happen to my daughters and that you might notice happening to your own kids as they get older. Don't let it scare you. Don't let it alarm you. So the first thing, of course, is puberty. So when your daughter goes through puberty, a couple of things could happen. What happened with my daughter was, number one, I noticed her hair texture really changed. I also noticed that she had a weight fluctuation and among other things. So weight loss, weight changes, all that stuff can really affect your hair. So that also affected her hair. Also, with puberty, emotional changes, emotions, and different aspects, things like this, we don't think about it. But I want you to know that all these little things that happen inside our body also does change our hair. We're pretty much still using products that we've been using since she was little. We do change up products once in a while. If you notice, lately I've not been doing a lot of new product reviews. I've not been doing stuff like that because reason number two, my daughter is now a teenager. And if you have teenagers, and if you have the kind of teenagers I do, my kids are very independent, meaning that they want to do their hair themselves. They want to learn how to care for their hair themselves. And I, being the person I am, if you don't know, I'm one of those parents that allow my child to make mistake and learn from the mistake, but I also guide them. I give them the tools to learn that, okay, you're doing this, know that this and this can happen when you do this. So I have a YouTube channel. It's a family channel. It's called DN Vlogs Live. You can see it on the screen, and I also put it in the cards. And that is where I kind of show you day by day how my kids are growing and what they're up to. And we've been doing that channel since 2014. So you can see the girls grow up. You can see them in school. You can see them do so many things and even give tips. My daughters also have their own channel. My oldest daughter, who is in college right now, her channel is Just Eniola. She does a lot of college videos and stuff. And so if your kids are college or high school or even elementary school, she gives tips there on how to be the best students, and also shows college life and living. My youngest daughter, who I'm doing her hair, she has a channel too. Her channel is called Tolani Awe, and that is where she just does her own little thing. So feel free to support them. So what I'm saying is that when they're teenagers, they will want to do their hair themselves. So I dropped that clip. So I actually give my daughters liberty. Now, my youngest daughter is the most independent kid. My older daughter, she was okay with me doing her hair. She loved it when I did her hair. But my youngest daughter, she is so independent that she doesn't like me touching her hair. Until recently, you see now, I'm touching her hair. She let me do her hair. The last video I did, she even let me put cornrows in her hair, which I was like, oh my gosh, she's one of those kids. And if you're a parent, you do have one of those kids that are not so clingy. They just like to do their own thing. So even that cornrow I put in her hair, I was hoping she'll keep it for a month. She kept it for 2 weeks. And I've gone through my ups and downs with her, like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And I've learned, okay, parents, I've learned how to back off. If you want your kids to learn how to care for their hair and how to grow and understand their own hair and how to not rely on stylists and other people to care for their hair as they get older, learn to back off. And when you learn to back off, when you back off, your child is going to make mistake. She's going to break her hair. She's going to mix stuff. My daughter actually mixed some concussion that really messed up her hair, and I had to cut most of her hair, not all of it, but I cut a lot of her hair. So she did that, and we do have that in the playlist called hair damage playlist, where I showed you she mixed stuff and she was just, and we kind of grew out of that damage. So this is our hair, freshly, not damaged. You can see our hair is healthy, but the length is not there, and she's okay with it. She's one of those kids that she doesn't even care if she has short hair as long as she has healthy hair. She's learning how to care for her hair. She's learning how to do her hair. So for all y'all that are asking, what happened to her hair? Somebody was actually upset at me for cutting her hair. That, how could you cut your children's hair? It was so da 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 da. I'm like, look, it is even a blessing in disguise, because me cutting her hair is allowing her to be able to do her hair herself. She loves to twist her hair herself. She loves to do different things to her hair herself. And I give her the liberty, because let me tell you something. Once your kid leaves your house and your kid is in college, your kid will learn how to do their hair, unless they're one of those kids that every couple of weeks they come home for you to do their hair. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, she was telling me about college, that, oh, some girls are going home after 3 weeks of being in college to go and get their hair done. If that is your family, do you? But I am one of those people that I'm like, no, you are sitting your butt in school and you are figuring out how to wash your hair, do your own hair, take down your hair, and be independent. And have you guys seen the price of braiders right now? People that braid hair, if you want to get your hair braided into knotless braids, $350. $350. That is so expensive. So I would rather have my kids make mistakes, learn how to do their hair, damage their hair, learn how to heal or repair that hair damage, learn hair care literacy. That is what is happening right now. People are impatient. They don't want to learn how to care for their own natural hair. So when something happens, they rush off and they just put their hair into whatever. But I'm just telling you that my daughter's hair is good. We are good. So for those that are wondering, what happened to your daughter's hair? What happened? What happened? That is what happened. I hope this video is teaching you that you have to give your daughters an opportunity to learn how to care for their hair. Don't just be so that kind of parent that will like, oh no, don't touch your hair. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do that. Let it go. 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 And let your child learn how to care for their own hair. Trust me, you will love it. You'll be so happy they did it. I'm so glad my daughter's hair looks, you can see it looks very healthy. It might not be the length that it was in the past, but it is healthy and it is the way she wants it, which is the most important. Thanks for watching. Bye.